Good morning. Oh yeah, what's up, Kevin? How you doing, bro? Good to hear from you, man. I hope you're doing well, dog. I was thinking about you the other day, bro. Like what you said to me when you were like when you watched one of my videos a while back, and how I got your shit right, bro. It's that type of stuff, man, that just honestly helps me get through the day, bro. To Zubinda. So honestly, man, I just wanted to get on here, and I just wanted to talk to the people who who didn't sleep last night, who didn't for people who couldn't sit in their own skin. I wanted to talk to the people who were going through withdrawals, man, because I remember, I don't know why I've been thinking about it so much lately. So I what's up, England? What's up, D? So I wanted to talk to the people who struggle with addiction, who are going through withdrawals, who couldn't sleep last night, who can't sit in their own fucking skin, who are so irritable, who just doesn't see grass greener on the other side of the hill, who just feel stuck, right? And I show up on here and I do this because it holds me accountable. It helps me. Yeah, it helps y'all too, but I do this for me, man. And I know it benefits some people, it does. And even if just one person said, man, I helped save their life watching my videos, is just worth it to me. um I feel it's really significant, man, and I just wanted to get on here and fucking tell the people that had a really fucking shitty long night, man, that it is possible, dude. I know you're hurting real bad. I know you're feeling like absolute dog shit, and I know that you feel like you can't do this. But I promise you, if I can fucking do it, you guys can do it. I was such a bad junkie, dude. I was doing every drug I could. I used the needle on everything. Um, I know the sickness that comes with it, right? I know how sick people get, especially with this fentanyl shit, man, that's in the streets. It's killing so many people. And so if you like, if you hear this video, if you're watching this video and you're going through this shit, man, you have a fucking chance. So don't look at, like, try to, it's almost impossible, but try to not look and feel all the negatives. Understand that the fact that you feel like dog shit right now is amazing. It's such a good thing, because obviously you're sick because you're not using. And if you're in a good place where you're trying to get your shit together, let this be your fucking wake up call, because not everybody makes it through this shit, man. I died one time, but they brought me back, thank God, with Narcan. I woke up in the ambulance and I knew, bro. I knew I'd OD'd. I was like, what the fuck? So I wanted to get on here because during that time when I was feeling like shit, I felt so alone. I felt so depressed. I couldn't talk to anybody. Nobody could talk enough or shut the fuck up enough to please me. Especially during my withdrawals, I was so irritable. I wanted to do something to not just be lazy. Had no energy to do it, but couldn't sit still, but couldn't go to sleep. Goosebumps over my whole body. I'm fucking freezing, but I'm sweating. Fucking stomach is all twisted in knots, you know. I even had this thing when I withdraw, bro. I get this really bad migraine, and I got this sharp pain in my jaw, like like I've been clenching all night or something. Bro, D, I'm gonna tell you something, bro, and I believe this with all of my heart. There's no way you're as scared as withdrawals as I was, bro. There is no fucking way, bro. I was shooting up so much fucking fentanyl, dude. I knew that, like, I was so sick, bro. Like, that I felt like if I'm not careful, this could probably kill me, because it was so intense. I was sick for 3 months. 3 fucking months, dude. I don't know how I made it. Well, I know how I made it, because I fucking had moved to Washington and I didn't know where to get anything. So even if I wanted to get high, I didn't have the means to do it. So I, in a sense, set myself up for success like that. And the fact, you know, that you're on here admitting to me, bro, that you're in active addiction, bro, and you're watching this video. So you know what that means, bro? I'm talking to you, big dog. And I'm going to tell you something, man. Ooh, it's terrifying. It's so scary, dude. The withdrawals are fucking unbearable almost, right? But if I can recollect correctly, bro, if I can think back during my withdrawals, it was the worst. I was going through it and I'm thinking, I can't fucking do this. I can't do it. It is so hard. I need to go, let me go get kratom. I need to go get something. Let me get a Suboxone strip, something to get the relief, right? And when I felt like I couldn't do it anymore, a little bit of more time passed, and I'm talking about minutes, maybe fucking seconds, or maybe fucking like an hour. But during that time, bro, of my withdrawals, there was little moments throughout it that were bearable. Like it eased up a little, because, you know, with me, with withdrawals, bro, it came like this, bro. Oh, fuck shit. And it was always the worst after about like 6-7 days, when you start getting like an hour to 2 hours of sleep in the morning or whatever, when you're tossing and turning all night. I'd wake up, bro, and I'd feel 10 times worse. I'd have to jump up immediately, go get in the bathtub, bro. I did whatever the fuck I could, bro, to take the fucking withdrawal symptoms, to just kind of lower them, dog. And it was the fucking worst. It was so bad. It sucks so bad, bro. But I'm going to say this, and I mean this with all of my fucking heart, dude. That was the best thing that could have happened to me in my life, bro. Because it's been years, bro. 5 years or so since I've didn't take maintenance. I'm talking about got off at everything, bro. Whether it's benzos, fentanyl, Oxycontin, Opanas, whatever, morphine. It doesn't matter, right? I would fucking go through withdrawals for 2-3 days. Didn't take a Suboxone strip. 9 times out of 10, I took it too soon, so I threw myself in precipitative every fucking time. And then I just kept taking the Suboxone for a couple more days till I finally felt better. But this last time, bro, I just fucking did it. I didn't do it. I didn't take Suboxone. I didn't. That's not true. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to lie. This last time I got off of fentanyl and shit when I withdrew, just like 6, maybe 7 months ago or something, bro. I fucking was on one, bro. I was fucking smoking and shooting fentanyl, dude, mixing it with meth, fucking, if whatever was around, I'd do it. And so I went out into the desert, basically, with one of my dad's military buddies, and I went to his home out in the middle of fucking nowhere, right? In the desert, dude. I'm talking about, you wake up, look out his yard, bro. They got those fucking goats with the fucking horns and shit hitting each other, like in the middle of nowhere in this canyons. And I had brought in like 22 Suboxone strips with me. I straight up had a little bit of fentanyl on me, maybe like a gram or so. I went through that like the first day and a half. And I was like, all right, get this process going. So then I try to wait a couple days. Within like 8 hours, I was already sick, getting symptoms. Within 24 hours, I was in full-blown withdrawal. And so I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to wait like 3 days, maybe 4 if I can, because I hate precipitative. Nothing's worse than precipitative. The withdrawals suck, but it is not as bad as precipitative. Precipitative really gives you that restlessness in your fucking body, bro, where you just can't fucking, you're almost moaning. It's so unbearable, bro. You look like a fucking crazy person. You're just like, fucked up. The best way I can explain it, y'all ever seen like the tarantula that gets stung by the tarantula wasp? So it's in so much fucking pain that the tarantula becomes paralyzed, bro, and like every hair on its body sticking up. So you know it's like, it's fucked up, right? That's how I feel. Like, I felt like that spider that just got stung by a wasp that carries it to its den and lays eggs in it and it hatches from the inside. Fucked up, whatever. That's how I felt. And I waited about 3 days, maybe 36 hours, maybe closer to 40, bro, and I fucking took a quarter of a strip, bro. And it threw me into fucking precipitative. And I knew I'd fucked up, but I knew, okay, now I just have to keep taking the Suboxone. Now, I stayed at this guy's house for a couple months. And when I did that, bro, The Suboxone was gone. I started taking like little pieces, but it wasn't enough. I didn't feel it was enough. I still felt like shit. I had no energy. My head was still like bleh. And I started taking a strip a day. Now I had like 20 to 22 of them, bro. So I went 20 to 22 days just taking the full strip of Suboxone, bro. And after, when it was gone, when the Suboxone was gone, I didn't even get sick till about 3 days later. When that's up, thinking, damn, day two, this ain't gonna really be shit. I think I'm gonna be good. Wrong. I fucking wasn't. And I probably was sick for about 13 days. Maybe 10. Maybe 10. 6 to 7 of them were unbearable. Then after that, it was just like, yeah, I still can't sleep very good. I'm still restless. I still feel like shit. Um, and when it was gone, so I fucking somehow convinced this guy to get me a little baggie of kratom, at least, just something, man. So I'm not like, so I could at least get some kind of ease. And he bought me the littlest fucking bag of kratom, bro. I was like, man, what the fuck, whatever. I knew I needed to get off everything. I was grateful for the fact he did that for me. Suboxone is still a very hard opiate that fucking is very difficult to get off of, right? Yeah, Suboxone gave me my life back at one time and shit, but I felt I kept relapsing because I didn't really, myself, this is personal, this isn't how anybody else feels, but I didn't feel like 100% clean and sober. I still had a crutch, I still had a weight on my shoulders. If I had to travel, I had to worry about, did I have enough? And it was just the worst baggage to kind of have for yourself, at least for me. And bro, I was probably fucked up for a matter of 2 months, bro. Just really not right. The third and fourth month, I'd say, like, I would say the third or fourth month, bro, I still wasn't myself, but was doing way better. I get home. I go back to my house. And about 3 fucking days later, I went and I fucking smoked a blue. Right? This was probably 3 months ago. 3 months ago. And I dabbled, but I didn't continue to do it, but I had still relapsed, right? And I felt like, damn, if I could do that, in the back of my head, if I could do that, man, I can dabble a little and be okay and not be strung out. What the fuck, man, bro? No. I've never been able to do that as many times as I tried to convince myself. So my brother's calling, and he's like, hey, we're moving soon. We're moving, I need your help. Fly down here and come move with us, blah, blah, blah. And I did, bro. And it was the best thing I could have ever done. I took myself out of the worst situation, and I set myself up for success in that sense, bro. Not everybody has the blessing and the option to be able to just move out of state and go somewhere and have a place to stay and shit like that. I'm very fortunate when it comes to that, and I'm very lucky, bro, that my support system wants what's best for me. And if your support system out there is like fucked up right now, like you burnt some bridges and shit, I can promise you one thing. If these people truly care about you, if they truly love you, if you start to take the steps into the right direction to get your shit together, they will see that and they will help again. They will try to help you. As long as you are giving it your all, bro. Like, as long as you give it your whole heart. I don't know anybody's situation or anything like that. I just know how mine was. And I just know that it took a village to get me right. Right? Because even when I got clean and I went back to fucking, like, my people's house in Washington, I fucking, within 3-4 days, I smoked a fucking blue. And I'm gonna tell you, man, it takes a village sometimes, bro. But that's the point, because you cannot do this shit alone. You can't, man. You gotta get help. You gotta have people who think like you, that have time under their belt, bro. And I've been putting myself around people, but people like that. It's incredible to me. Think about this. You as an addict and the shit that you've done, probably, I know myself, I'd be talking shit to myself in my rear view mirror in the car on the way to the dope man's, talking about, you're a piece of shit, dude. You're so weak. You can't do this. You're fucking still using. I would really drown in self-worth. And it was a fucking nightmare. Now, I talk shit to myself going to the dope, man. And I was stuck in that routine. I was stuck. I accepted that it was going to kill me. I did, man. Um, it's impossible to stay clean on your own. What's up? What's up, SLT Addict? How you doing? What's up? Welcome, welcome. So, it like I was saying, even though like I fucking had gotten clean and shit, this wasn't fucking right, man. You can get, dude, and look, withdrawals are so hard. Yes, they are so difficult until they're gone, and then it's not that hard, and then we forget how fucked up and bad it was. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm an easy forgetter. So even when I got right, went back to Washington within 4 days, I fucking relapsed. And I was like, oh, I didn't do it again. And I was thinking, oh, I'm good. Like, I can kind of dabble and still do this shit. Nah, man. No, I can't. I'd have been full-blown strung out again if I didn't fucking probably move down to Florida. I'd have relapsed, and then it would have snowballed. Eventually, I would have been full-blown using again. And the thing is that I needed serious help. This needed help. So even with the sobriety and being abstinent from it for 3 months and shit, then going back, I'd relapsed within 4 days when I fucking told myself I wasn't gonna. And I meant it. I fucking meant it. I did not want to go back, bro. But I dabbled. And that's how it's been. And I know that's playing with fire, because eventually my ass is gonna go back to full blown. So I had to really work on some of the issues and think and really analyze why I was fucking using. What bothered me? What is it that I fucking... Why do I continue to do this when all it does is take from me? Take my health, it takes my fucking teeth, it takes from me, bro. Everything. My relationships, my friends, it isolated me. And I got used to being isolated, and I enjoyed being alone, bro. I would use fentanyl by myself, which is the dumbest fucking thing you can do. And I figured it out, I feel like. I understood, like, so, and I say this with the utmost, like, I mean this, and not everybody has to agree with me. That's okay. Drugs were not my problem. They were not my problem. They were my solution. Now, a destructive solution, but a solution nonetheless, right? Because even when the drugs were gone, something was still going on in me. I still felt depressed. I still felt self-worthless. I still felt like a piece of shit. And I even would call myself a piece of shit. And I would say I'm not a good person. And I've been saying this for years. To the point, like, really at first I probably didn't believe it, but it got to the point where I absolutely believed it. Now, the switch for me, what helped me to start loving myself again, and it didn't happen overnight. I mean, fuck, dude, I had to wake up in the morning and tell myself that I loved myself in the mirror 10 times, and I did that like my first month, dude. And I'd be sitting there saying it to myself in the mirror, and I'd be like, I love you. And I'd be like trying to be sincere to myself. I love you. I love you. I love you. And by like the 7th one, bro, I'm getting watery-eyed. And I'm like, what the fuck is, like, this is weird. I'm not used to it. Instead of brushing my teeth with my right hand, I did it with my left. You know, trying to think, maybe try and rewire my brain, whatever the fuck, right? I'm crazy. My problem was a inner deep discomfort with my own self. Sitting still, being sober was very uncomfortable. And the reason being for me was because growing up, I had a lot of trauma. I had crazy shit. My parents were wild here and there, whatever. But just like, you know, been in Afghanistan, really horrible relationships that went really bad, and just negative after negative after negative after negative, to where I identified myself as these negative things. And You can't do that. You won't succeed if you continue to do that. It just won't happen. Your life will fucking become completely unmanageable because you can't even manage your feelings. And that's what had happened to me. And so I fucking said to myself, man, I looked at my kid in the face, man. She's like, Dad, I love you. I just want you happy. You know, I know you're struggling. And I didn't think anybody knew. And I'm just like, no, I'm not. And she's like, Dad, I've been watching you like my whole life. Like, I know. I know when you're off. And I couldn't tell her that wrong. That's what I have to do. I don't think I'll ever stop. And she said to me, my kid, do you love me, Dad? I said, more than anything, of course. She's like, well, if you say you love me, you must love yourself. Because if you love your family, Dad, then you need to love yourself for us. And bro, it hit me like a fucking brick wall. I was like, oh my God, she's right. Because my excuse was I was a bad person, and so I so talked down to myself. And if she was right, how can I say I love my family, but then call myself a piece of shit? I would do anything to save my family, to do anything to help them. Even when I was fucked up, when they called me, I was there, dude. And I was like, they knew I was a ride or die with my family. I'd do anything to pick up, to help, to fucking save my family, but I wouldn't do a thing to save myself because I didn't care. I did not fucking care about myself. And that was a fucking big problem. Because even when I got sober and even when I got clean and had time under my belt, man, this right here fucking does this vicious cycle, dude, even with your thought process. That's why we literally have to rewire our fucking brain. When we did the drugs, it chemically fucking changed something, dude. It's just the way we are. I started telling myself I loved myself, man. I didn't believe it at first. I'm thinking, this is stupid, whatever. Eventually, I'll just get better, but it doesn't work like that. You have to put in the work, bro. You have to put it in. You have to try. You have to try and be considerate to yourself. You know, it's a selfish disease, dude, so fucking make it a selfish recovery. Because that's what I did, and that's what it fucking took, and it helped. Because I didn't do it like that before. I actually took advice. I did what people said, even when I didn't fucking want to, man. Even when I didn't want to. Fuck you mean get up? What do you mean fucking, you know, go look for a job? What do you mean just like be productive? What do you mean fucking brush your teeth? What do you mean fucking, you know, your daughter has a school play? What do you, like, you know, the things that just I felt I couldn't handle. Life, dude, going to the fucking store gave me anxiety at one time. Picking up phone calls from people, from family members or friends that I haven't spoken to in a while, that shit gave me anxiety. Because I didn't know what to say, right? Yeah, I feel you on that. Coffee. Man, my kid is like, you know, because my kid, I love my kid, dude, but I couldn't get clean for her. And I felt like the biggest piece of shit in the world for it, man. I love my children, dude. I got a 16-year-old, I got a 7-year-old. And they're both amazing. Like, amazing. I'd die for them in a heartbeat, but I couldn't get fucking sober for them. Why? That's profound to me, dude. Like, I don't understand that, because there's nothing I wouldn't do for my kids. And now it's like the thought of ever going back, dude. This last weekend I had was absolutely probably one of the greatest weekends, going out and just doing shit, hitting the beach, that I've had in 16 years. I've been dealing with this super deep inner discomfort with myself for about 16 years. And I can say within the past month, I love myself. I'm taking way better care of myself. I'm working out. I'm jogging. I'm doing shit that I haven't done in so long. And I'm starting some like YouTube shit, this shit that I'm into, dude. Conspiracies, aliens, Bigfoot, UFOs, Dogman, all of that crazy shit, bro. I'm about it. I love that type of shit, right? I think there's shit going on around us that we have no clue, and it intrigues me. It's so interesting. This Atlas I3 fucking thing, bro. It's what is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And That's crazy. And it's corrected its course, and now it has like a green fucking exhaust off of it. It's releasing more carbon monoxide than any other meteor they've ever seen in the world. It's like, shit, life is so interesting as it is, and it's so incredible as it is already, man. The drugs really put scales on our eyes, and it really makes it to where we cannot see what's really going on around us. It puts what's important to us to the side. And don't think yourself into oblivion, right? Don't overthink yourself into relapse. Don't. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow will come. But all we really have is right now. Don't worry about tomorrow. What happens, happens. I used to not be able to, I could say it, but I didn't mean it. You know, I worried about tomorrow. I do not worry about tomorrow now. I don't. I go to sleep at night. I don't sweat in my sleep, dude. And I'm sitting here trying to tell you that fucking 6 to 7 months ago, bro, I was fucking so dope sick. It took a miracle, man. But if I can fucking do it, any of you guys can do it, man. Any of you guys can do it. If you think, oh man, he must not have been going through it that bad, go on this channel. If you go down it, there's a video where my fucking hair is shaggy. This is when I first moved to Washington. My teeth were fucked up, and I'm sitting there and I'm closing one eye and I'm like, oh, it's day 6 off of fentanyl. Blah, 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 blah. I was so sick. I was so sick I couldn't even smoke weed because I'd throw up. Blah, dry heave and shit. I couldn't drink water. My body temperature was so hot, but yet I was freezing and sweating. Y'all know. If y'all withdraw or y'all are going through it now, y'all fucking know. Absolutely. My sister, man, called me yesterday, y'all. Oh my God. My sister called me. And she got really angry with my mom about something, whatever. You know, when you're in addiction, you always take stuff real personal when it's not, right? And that's how it is. No one's holding a grudge towards my sister, dude. We just want her to get better. And so she said some mean stuff to my mom, and it really hurt my mom's feelings. But the next day, my mom calls me, and she's like, hey. I'm like, hey, you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm okay. She goes, I got Manna with me. And I was thinking, okay, good. That's good. And she wants to talk to you. And I said, okay, put her on the phone. And as soon as she hits the phone, I hear it, and I was like, Manna, Fana, Bobana, da, Fee, Fa, Fo, Fana. It's my sister, right? And I can hear she's crying and stuff. I said, hey, sis, I want to tell you something. And y'all know this because y'all been watching lately. And I was like, there's a story I read. And I said, and it's true, a true story. And I said, it's incredible. It's very significant. And maybe you can relate. And it's about the eagle, y'all. So an eagle is mentally strong. They live to 70 to 80 years. Well, in about 40 years, the eagle has a hard time. And it can make 2 decisions. It can either roll over or die, or it can go through this 150-day process that's excruciating. It can only drink water. It's like sometimes they die trying to do it, but majority of eagles make it because they're mentally strong. So its beak is too long, it's dull, it can't fucking eat with it, so it goes to the top of the mountain and it beats its beak off, it breaks it till where it breaks off its face and it grows a new beak. With the new beak, it rips out its claws, right? Rips out its claws so new ones grow back, so now it can hunt because it couldn't eat or hunt anymore. After 40 years, and it goes through a 150-day fucking process to try and make this better version of itself. Because sometimes we have to kill the old us to become a better version of ourselves. And that's so true. And even after it rips out its claws, it has to pluck out its fucking feathers too. And it's painful. And it's about 150 days. It's starting to rain. And the eagle becomes a better version of itself. And I told my sister, and my sister's like, is that true? Is that really true? And I guess it was significant to her like it was to me when you struggle with addiction. And man, I know I'm kind of rambling on, dude. Just for those who are hurting right now and who are in active addiction, man, I want you to know, dude, you're not by your fucking self, bro. And if anybody hasn't told you today, I fucking love you, man. I love you, dude. I want you to get clean. I want you to get your life back because, bro, I'm trying to tell you, man, I would have missed out on so much, bro. Like, I take it a day at a time, bro, but I'll never go back, dog. I actually made it this time. I made it through it without maintenance. I made it through without kratom. I made it through without any kind of fucking, bro. And it's a miracle, dude. It's a miracle. But give you yourself that opportunity, bro. Don't sell yourself short. It's not fucking fair, bro. You deserve better than that. Whether you feel like you do or don't, doesn't fucking matter to me. You deserve it. Straight up. Addicts are some of the smartest fucking people in the world. Incredible minds, dude. And imagine the fucking people you could help. Imagine. And some people, you probably can't even see that right now in your head. You're just thinking, dude, what's he fucking talking about? I fucking can't even sit still. Blah, take a shit. Fuck, I want a perk or whatever it is. I need some dope. Bro, fuck that shit, dog. Go fucking Super Saiyan, bro. Get mad at that shit, bro. The reason you feel like shit is because of the dope, dog. You don't fucking need it. You don't. Bro, life is so much better without it, bro. Like, it's not even in the same universe. And once you get through that, bro, I promise you, dog, if your life hasn't gotten any better, dude, go fucking back. Continue to do it. But I bet you give yourself 3 fucking months off of shit, you're going to be like, fuck that. And that's a fact. That's a fact. I love you guys, man. I appreciate y'all letting me get on here and vent once again. But this one goes out to everybody who's like going through it right now, man. Keep fucking going. Moment by moment. Go fucking Super Saiyan, bro. Fight through the shit. Get through the shit. Seek help. You can't do it alone. Go to meetings. Call a sponsor. Get a sponsor. Work the steps. Whatever it takes. Whatever. Give yourself 3 months of this, man. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for fucking me. Give it to yourself, even if you feel you don't deserve it. Just try it. Fucking try it. Like, see what happens. I guarantee you. That's why they call it a miracle. I love you guys.